can't enhance the, well, I don't know what the retouch does. I don't know what any of this stuff does. That's okay, though. As long as you guys don't hit me and everything's okay. I think we're going to carve something out. This little piece of bark. And I'm just thinking we'll carve something. I don't know. I mean, it could be that we might decide not to carve something. But at the moment, I think we're going to carve something. And I got my handy dandy Crace and Dust 777 coffee cup full of bits and the burrs and the cigarette trees and the Big Rock Candy Mountain. And get out these pieces here that I know I'm going to use. These 3 burrs. Bit burrs. Bit burrs. They're bit burrs. And if you didn't know what a bit burr is, it's a bit and a burr. Hey, Crace and Dust 777. Speaking of which, how about that? My nice coffee cup. Let's see what else we got. Dad. The electric whittler. Not the. There's only one. There are many whittlers. There's many electricians. But only one electric whittler. And I'm sure there's plenty of people who think they're electric whittling. And I'm probably electric whittling, but I'm not an electric whittler. I don't know. I'm just a funky. All right, let's see how this goes with our. We got the 2 horsepower Harbor Freight. It's Chicago pneumatic. It can't be pneumatic. It has to be machinery. It's not an air tool. Anyway, we're gonna see how this baby does. It ought to do pretty good. And I guess I shouldn't assume, should I? Let's get out the mask here and put the mask on the table. This one's a pretty new mask. Only had a couple weeks or something like that. The stupid shaft is new. But I just got home and I know I said I was gonna be on here at 7:30, but I literally just got home at 7:30. So it's the way it goes. Sometimes it's late. I don't mean to lie to you guys. I mean, if I lied to you, I didn't mean to. But then you might have deserved it. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, that's working. That's good. That's working. Got plenty of light. Light's nice. I think my lighting situation is probably the best it's ever been out here, actually. So, gotta get this thing untangled. And you guys hear me okay, despite the fact that thing's back there howling. How's it going? West Country Mudlarks. Glad to see you in there. Heck yeah. Looks like the same group are looking to see if anybody else got in there. But let's see what we can do with this thing. So I'm going to make a little gnome out of this piece. I'm going to work in the bottom, and it's got a little bit of a crack there. And you're kind of looking at the line. I don't think that goes all the way up the bark. So maybe I might even start about here. I'm going to dig the nose and go from there, because especially this weathered bark, I don't know how far that's going to be weathered before it'd be worth carving. So let's find out how good this thing's working too. I'm going to zip my coat up because I don't want to eat no more of this dust than I have to. And let's take a drink of our instruction. All right, there we go. I need to take these off, put these on. Yeah, see a little handy dandy. Hey, Amy Jo, what's going on? Mark tries to carve. Poker, what do you know? Glad to see you guys. Heck yeah. Okay, let's see if we can do anything with this. Let's tighten up the bit burr, the bits in the burrs. I'm going to start out with the cores to kind of dig the nose out and feel my way around this wood, and we'll see how it goes. It's getting hard real fast, so I'm going to kind of work down at that cut down with stream mode and try to get there faster. And that's hopefully I got this thing already working out all right. See who else we got here. The Electric Whittler, Creation Dust 777, the best chainsaw carver in the world, West Country Mudlarks, Dead Cars, Hunker, SMWC. What's going on? Amy Joe. Let's see, I don't know that. I can't read that one. It's going too fast. It's, hey, Magnet Pirate. Hey, man, what's happening? Glad to see you. All right, guys. Get with it, man. I gotta tell you, I'm actually, I kind of thought this bark wouldn't be any good, or it might be pretty chippy, just because it was so dry. But it's actually really hard. I'm pretty impressed with it. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, I'm trying to read that. Hey, Farmer Hannah, what's happening? Glad to see you in there. Heck yeah, pretty good group here. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the regular old coarse burr, and try to dig some more detail. Start doing detail with this. I don't think I'll need that coarse anymore, because I'm gonna make the bark his hat. I don't know. I might change my mind and go ahead and make a hat, but I'm gonna start with the face. pretty good. I mean, I might have had a little bit on the front of me there, but it is what it is. Be sure and hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's see who we got. West Country Mudlarks. We got Poker in there. Raja Bendigo Hana. Glad to see you on there, buddy. Heck yeah. Millie Maple. And we got Dad and Creation Does 777. Quite possibly the best chainsawer. I shouldn't even say quite possibly. The best chainsaw carver in the world. Okay, let's get going. And so I'll tell y'all what I'm doing here just a little bit at a time. If you go back and you watch Creation Dust giant green man video he just put out, it has like a lip. The lower lip comes out, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to mimic that just a little bit, but I'm going to try. And it just looks so good. I'm going to try to see if I can't make that lower lip come out like that just a little bit. You know, just thinking about hold on, lower lip. You know what I mean? Okay, on. All right, put him back down there. But just kind of a little gnome man. I got this little feather guy. I don't know. Just do some stuff. Conversation about the bits and the burrs. See, folks, you have to be careful, because you don't want your bits to get the fillings hurt, and the burrs, you don't want the burrs to get like a big attitude, like they're big and burry. So you got to call them all bit burrs. It's just the way that we come up with. We'll just call it our woke burr bit, or work bit burr, or woke bit burr. Yeah, we're woke about our bits and our burrs. How about that? Okay. Yeah, her bits and her burrs are woke. This guy, he just got out of bed. That's what that means. All right. Okay, let's got a finer bit somewhere, and it just hit me that the last time, hey Kevin, what's going on? Glad to see you in there. It just hit me that the last time I was on here carving, I lost that little bit, and it's somewhere on the ground, and I did fine work. But I do have my electric. Yeah, this little, I got the little Dremel. They're all electric, right? Electric Whittler, tell me. Quit being a dummy, they're all electric. I know, Josh, that didn't sound nothing like you, did it? He does have a deep voice, though. Anyway, here's what we got so far. And be sure and hit the like button. I'm going to start giving this guy some hair, pull some hair through him. And then I got to decide, am I going to make this into a hat or leave it like it is? I might even put that to vote to you guys to decide. Yeah, that thing is funny. So, I guess just the weight of it and the vibration of it was making that thing go down, work its way down to run hot, run faster. But whatever, you know, that's fine. So you guys tell me, as far as this little guy goes, should I take and make the hat, or should I leave the hat to bark? Let's see what y'all. Hey, Mary, what's going on? Glad to see you in there. Heck yeah, Rick Smith. Well, you know what's going on. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I make the hat, or leave the hat, or leave it bark? kind of like that. I mean, I always carve something else into it. I guess if I took and carved it across here and worked the head down, then, but I kind of like that. I don't know. It's just kind of a toss up, you know. Hey, you guys ain't saying, you think I should leave it like that? Leave it bark, Tony? Okay, we can do that. Leave that bark. All right. So then, I think what I'm going to do then is use this burr, and I'll dig that in there just a little more hat-like, kind of define that a little better, just around the ends. And then I'll be done with that, and I'll start on something else. So, okay. So you guys disagree, blame Tony. Kind of leave it like that. Maybe drill a hole in it, call him a little gnome piece, and to go from there. The other end of it is that's still a nice piece. You could definitely make something out of it, and it looked pretty cool. But yeah. So anyway, that's that. See who we got here. We got Mary, Rick Smith, Creation Does 777, Dad, and Tony Newton. Heck yeah! I'll tell you, Dad always putting a good sale job on. I really appreciate that, Dad. You keep my likes going up. Okay. So I think I'll go ahead and turn this thing into a feather. And I'm guessing you guys can hear me all right, despite that thing running in the background just roaring. I mean, it's absolutely roaring. At least in my mind it is. But it seems like it's working pretty good. I mean, ain't hardly nothing here for dust. That's not something to complain about at all. Heck yeah. Turn this into a feather. Put the mask on, and I should have read comments because I'll be back down there. Hey, Grumpy, what's going on? Glad to see you in there, my man. Be sure to hit the like button. Okay, here we go. got that down. It took a little while, but it just kind of is what it is. But let's see what we got. Hey, 28 and 28. 28 people watching 28 likes, man. How often does that happen? Hey, Michael S., what's going on? I'm glad to see you in there, my man. Heck yeah. Okay, change the birds out. And really, hey, Robert, what's going on? I can't really see no reason to go to this course. We just end up sticking with the flying. What do you think of that big noise making machine over there?
Oh yeah, it's pretty loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said there's some dead Indians buried under the house. I'm trying to wake them up.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah.
Your other glove fell in the antifreeze, so...
I'll throw it away. I don't care.
Okay, I rinsed it out, so I mean if you want to...
Oh, I would have just said throw it away.
Okay.
Okay. All right, cool. Tell you what, if I hadn't got this far with this already, and of course I'm going to continue it because if I hadn't got this far with this already, I think I should have made it out of this piece that was super thin to begin with. But the idea that I was thinking was it'd be like a stand-up piece. And but anyway, it's coming out all right. We'll just keep digging it out, and you know, it's one side, but whatever. I'm gonna keep working on it. kind of cute, kind of something, I don't know. See if you can see it, really see the feather detail in there. That's kind of cute piece, you know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna like turn into Indian or anything over it, but you know, whatever. I think it's kind of cool. It's hard to see it, I guess, on there. It's really hard to see how that came out, but ain't too bad, ain't too good. You know, it's one of them things. Hey, I appreciate that, Grumpy. I think it's okay, yeah. Let's see, made at me. Let's see, what's a long time ago he got mad at you. Who got mad at you? Oh man, I'm telling you, whoever it was, they wasn't right. How about that? Let's see. I don't see how anybody could get mad at Michael. Okay, and if they did, they're mean. Okay, all right. So far we got these two pieces, and I actually thought about making. So that's a standing piece feather. That'd be kind of like that, you know. Somebody could sit on a desk, whatever, you know, something like that. And of course, same thing with this little gnome guy. He could be, you know, hang on a wall, hang on a corner or something like, I don't know. But anyway, I got this other thin piece that would make a good, it'd just make a good feather free piece. And I think I'm gonna go for it. What the heck? I might as well. I don't know how to go, but I guess base it on this side and cut that back side. I don't know. That crack in there. Let's just give it a shot. Worst thing that happened to come out awful, right? See, we've been on here 53 minutes. Yeah, we can afford it. You know, I mean, the time wise. If y'all ain't doing nothing else, we can stick around. Before I get too carried away, let me draw it. Cut that down and see if there's enough material to make that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. One thing at a time, right?
I gotta say, this thing's pretty much keeping the table clean, and me clean, and everything else clean. It's doing a really good job.
think that's about it for that. I mean, to get it down to size, and so I can go to the small burr on it from there. But that's going to be a cute little feather by the time it's done. I think that'll be pretty neat. If you're just popping in, be sure and hit the like. What we got? Wing wang ding ding. How's it going? Glad to see you. Dylan's handmade woodworking stuff. How about that? Glad to see you, buddy. All right, let's get this change this burr out. I'm about to put the glasses on upside down. I'm telling you, that thing, that dust collector is working really good. I mean, I'm not wearing much of it. I'm pretty daggone happy. I mean, it was, I got it with the coupon. It was $250. And I will tell you this about that particular one. The one that Harbor Freight sells is the Central Machinery. If you don't like putting stuff together, don't buy it, because it's all, in fact, I thought about doing a video on how it went together. I got to looking, and other people have done all kinds of videos about how it goes together, and none of them are any good. None of the videos are any good. It ain't even worth watching, because they send you this box, all the material, all the hardware is in one box and one bag. Nothing's separated, nothing's marked. So you got to figure out for yourself what's what. What's this screw that it says in the instructions, such and such, that holds the casters on, and all that stupid stuff. Unfortunately for me, I just started slapping it together, and for some reason it just fell together. But that said, I wouldn't recommend anybody buy it, because the assembly. That would be the one thing I would complain about. That said, it's doing a really good job what I got going now. I can't complain about that. But if you are not somebody who's patient, and I'm not, and I somehow, it just, like I said, it just fell together for me. If you're not somebody who likes to put stuff like that together, don't buy the Harbor Freight one. Buy one that's more assembled than that one. Hey, Perry. Hey, Susie. I'll see y'all in there.
Heck yeah, I got some talk.
Guys, so those of you that are used to watching, if anybody pops in that you guys don't know who they are, and they say, what is he doing? I want you guys to tell him, hey, he's only got 10 minutes to make this piece that goes in the Lunar Raptor or Rover, or he loses a $1 billion contract. Just tell him that.
I mean,
It's pretty cool for me because I'm just making smaller and smaller stuff. Rhinestone Suzanne, what'd she give me? I can't see. It was money. I know that much. Hey, I appreciate that, Susie Q. $2, man. That's awesome. Heck yeah. So that's that. That's that little feather. And I thought about doing the other side too, but I don't think so because you'd only see it on one side anyway. And I suppose you could make a pennant out of that. That'd be pretty cool. Ariel Multimedia HD, how's it going on, buddy? Okay, so we made this little feather and little all cottonwood. Hey, Possum, what's going on? Glad to see you. Matt Carves. Hey, man, I'm getting converted a little bit at a time, Matt. Hey, hope y'all hit the like button, by the way, while you're there. But anyway, so little feather. I mean, for me, I suppose I could do both sides, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. But, you know, this is a pretty daggone small piece. This is the smallest carving I've ever made. Okay. And then here was another one that's kind of like a standing piece. And feathers wise, it probably came out better, but it's meant to stand on a table like that. And anyway, I think that's kind of cool. And at least one of these will be in the giveaway stuff for the, if not multiple ones. But then we made this little gnome out of this cottonwood bark. Looked pretty good. And I got mixed feelings. I know you guys said, or Tony said, leave that on there. But man, I got mixed feelings about zipping that off and making another one on this end. I don't know. But I kind of made that lower lip sticking out. And I can tell y'all, I got that from Creation Dust 777 video about the giant green man he made. It just came out two Sundays ago, I think that was. Or, it might have been 2 or 3 Sundays ago. He had a video come out and he made a big green man. And his bottom lip, I just loved the way he had that bottom lip sticking out like that. And so I was trying to imitate that a little bit. And I figure if I can do these a little bit at a time with flex shaft carving, then I ought to be able to figure out, new iCloud terms, not now, go away. Anyway, I figured if I can learn to do this kind of stuff with the little stuff, it ought to make it easier for me to learn to do the big. In fact, I still have the failure. I know you guys will remember the failure. It was a Bigfoot face that looks more like Kim Kardashian. Okay, let me tell you. Let me turn this Okay, this is my failure carving. You guys remember this? I still got it. Somehow, I think I might be able to recover and turn this into a Bigfoot. Right now, it's like Kim Kardashian with wet hair. But here, so you're looking at it properly. Come here, big boy. Give me a smooch. All right, here. Put this baby back up here. Yeah. All right. And then I got some other stuff going on over here, but I can't show you, unfortunately. It is what it is, the way these things go. Hey, John, what's going on? Heck yeah. So yeah, here we go. Here's what we got. And we did these 3 pieces. We've been on here about 71 minutes, so we're about to wrap it up. But this come down to this here, which is the smallest carving I've ever made, a little feather. Made this this piece here, John. It's like a standing piece. You set it down on the table like that. And then this little, the whole bottom piece gnome, which I don't know. I'm struggling with it. I know what Tony said, leave it on there. But I think I could get another piece out of it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. May just leave it like that. It's really hard to say. So let me pull this out of here real quick. It ought to be more than good and charged. I don't want to shut that I don't want to shut that thing off until I get all this dust cleaned up. But I decided to look at that. Hey, Susie Q, we appreciate that generous donation. What you got, Matt? Needs bigger lips for Kim Kardashian. Yeah, no doubt, man. The injections, the Botox, and that's got Pine Tox injection in it. But that's what we got. So yeah, that's what we got. I appreciate you guys being here. Heck yeah, that was pretty good. The lips were kind of small. Yeah, it's working good, Michael. I mean, here's the dust I got on the table right now. That's it. And I'm not hardly wearing any myself. There's really nothing on the ground. But that's it. So man, it's working good. I mean, you can feel it. It feels like an air hockey table, except instead of blowing the air up and sucking it in, it's doing a pretty good job. So I'm pretty happy. Yeah, Susie. Yeah, if you're Well, if you're carving in the garage, if you're carving outside, I wouldn't jack with it. Just let it go. But here, I'll show you this thing. Walk over here. It's kind of. I got a box in here. I thought if I put that box in the way, it would kind of muffle the sound of the motor a little bit. But here's what it was. And they got a coupon that's good till the 23rd on this one. Saves you 50 bucks. But it works. It's just the problem with this one is the assembly. The assembly, everything, those casters, every stinking little bolt and nut and everything. You got to put it in. The handle, you got to put the handle on. And it's just kind of annoying. It's kind of an annoying build, but yeah, it looks like it's in Alabama in a tornado right now. Actually, you guys see that going on down in there. But that's it. You know, like I said, it's normally 300 bucks, which I didn't think 300 bucks was bad, and then I realized I had that Q-tip or coupon, and I don't have my piping right now. I just got this piped in like this, and it's kind of a mess. Just because I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it in a garage or where I'm going to put it. I thought I had in my setup before under that table, I had the flex pipe going out and was blowing the material out into the open. And I thought about putting there's a lean-to on the other side of this wall, and I could plumb it and put it halfway down there where the weather couldn't get to it. But in the end, I think it's going to end up staying in here, and I'm going to run a 10-foot, 4-inch pipe across there to where my toolbox is now and put it where my toolbox is at and finish hooking it up. But what I can tell you is I got about 15 foot of hose on there right now, and that thing just sucked all this dust away. I'm really happy with it. But wouldn't want to buy it. If you don't like building stuff, don't buy that one. It's not the one to get. You have to build every piece of that stupid thing. It was nuts and bolts, and took me about 2 hours. And I don't know why, because I'm the most impatient person you know. But it just fell together for me. I mean, everything just went together. That was great. I can't complain. Let's see. Reading that. Yeah, damp inside. Yeah, I got that, John. I carved in a lean-to this morning. It didn't go too bad. Yeah, Susie, Harbor Freight is Central Machinery. It's if you want to look it up on their website, just put in dust collector. And it's the one that's, there should be a coupon for it right now. It's normally 300 bucks, but they got it for a 250 till the, yeah, well, you'll like it if you like the build, but I'm telling you, they don't tell you what screw it is. So you got to figure out which screw goes in which place. They don't tell you none of that. Now there's only, I want to say 5 different. There's one for the casters. There's short bolt, long bolt, 2 for the handle, and then 6 for the, yeah, the pipe that goes, the piece that goes on the 5-inch piece of pipe that runs in the side of it. And then it takes a 4-inch piece of pipe. That's what plugs into it. So that part, it wasn't bad. Yeah, this, I'll tell you, you're right, Matt. Quieter than a shop vac. That is definitely for sure. And I put that box in the way, hoping that would help. But you guys, nobody ever complained, so it must not have been too bad. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's the thing, John. There's 1,000 videos on YouTube. I started to, hey, you know what, I'll video how to build this. And then I realized, when I opened the screws up and realized all the screws were together, I'm like, you know what, I guarantee you that's on here. I'll go check. And I'm going through them, like 3 or 4 videos, and there's still seemed like 100 more on this exact same machine. None of them said, okay, you want to use this screw, that screw, that screw. And I'm like, I guess I'm going to have to look at the book. And so none of the videos are really worth looking at. That's just my opinion. But that's what I got. Let's see, bad information. Yeah, bad information. And then people who don't correct the bad information when they're making the YouTube videos. Why even bother? Well, you know, we just wanted to show people how to put it together. But you didn't. Well, yeah, you showed them how you put it together, but you didn't explain to them okay, that's the bolt. They don't tell you that in the package, so all this stuff comes piled in together. You're going to have to read the directions and figure it out for yourself. Any honest-hearted person would tell them that, but they didn't. But anyway, that's what we got. I'll show you guys. Here's the pieces we made today. Cute little stuff. Made my smallest carving I ever made. Probably be the last one though, unless somebody asks for something like that. And that's what we got. Well, I could have made the video creation dust, but you know, the thing was, once I started looking at it And yeah, Susan, because you probably got some patience. Yeah, you probably should make a video and explain how the packaging sucks and how each this is the nut. Show it in the picture, or this is the stud. This is the Phillips screw head one, and this is what lock washer should go on, and this is where it should just be just a flat washer and all that stuff, so that people don't have to figure it out for themselves. And because that's what I had to do, is figure it out for myself. And I'm like, man, I don't. Normally I would just something like this. I would just say, the heck with this. I'll wait till Zach gets home and he can build it. But I didn't want to wait on him. But because it appealed to another part of my lack of patience. That's a mental thing that's not going to get fixed in this world. But anyhow, that's what I got, guys. I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see y'all back on Tuesday. See Creation Dust 777 on Wednesday. Us back on Thursday. Just the normal routine, as far as I know. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Susie, we appreciate the gift. Y'all have a good night. Come back when you can stay later, you schmucks.